What's up, people? Many of you know what I'm fixing to do here, and many of you are saying it's a little late in the season to do that, but I'm going to start a method of composting known as trench composting, or hole composting, whichever you want to call it. All you basically do is you dig a hole, okay? I'm saying that's about 2, 3, 4, about 5 inches deep, and go all the way across your garden. I ain't done that yet, but that's basically it. You just keep on digging till you get all the way across, and this is going to take me a while, so be back in a minute. Okay, I haven't gone all the way across my garden, but I've gone far enough that I want to. As far as I want to right now. After that, what you do is throw in some stuff. This is some anaerobic compost that I'm going to throw in here. It reeks. So that's going to go in the very bottom. You don't have to use your anaerobic compost if you don't want to. But I'm kind of self-sufficient right now, so I don't have very much. To use. Okay, now that I got most of it out, let's get this last little bit here. Okay, next thing I'm going to use, I had an old tree that was right there. I think it was called a catappa tree. There's the thermometer. Almost 100 degrees outside here. It's a green onion, and those are chives. Anyways, the next thing I'm going to add in here is some of these things. It's an old catappa tree, and obviously that leaf's a little big, so what you got to do is you got to rip it up and throw it in there. So I'll see you in a little bit while I do that. One thing I do want to mention is there's a lot of conflict, from what I hear, is leaf stems. Some people say throw them in there, some people say don't. I have no experience whatsoever with leaf stems, but it's organic, and I'm going to throw it in there just because, and we'll see what happens. Alright, once you get the leaves in there, add as much as you want, and cover it back up. That's basically it. Let that sit until you're ready to plant. Obviously I got some plants in here now, but that'll be alright, I think. One thing I do want to mention is a lot of you people will think, well, that'll just fertilize this area here. What about this whole garden? If you have worms in your soil, or night crawlers, what they're going to do is they'll come over here to eat, and most of them will stay right in this area. But however, some of them will go over here, or over here. And when they do, they're taking that food that they've processed, digested, and they're taking it to over here. And you're having worm castings over here. Or taking it over to here, you'll have worm castings over here. So, although you're only putting stuff, organic matter, into one section, my whole garden gets a little bit of it. So it's kind of like compost tea, if you will. You know, one handful of compost do 5-gallon bucket. Or excuse me, 2 handfuls of compost will do a 5-gallon bucket. So don't overlook that.